My second check is chest day of the week. Uh, y'all know what it is, man. I'm in here getting money. Black Superman is live. Workout, you know how it go. So do one set here. We'll go from there. Last set. Oh shit. It's one of those days for me, man. I mean, yesterday I had a pretty intense leg workout, so yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't know why I even got these on. Hold on. Last set. Finish. Yo, what up, Brax? Salute, salute. Salute. Bench press over seated, chest press. Yeah, just bench press over seated chest press. I'm gonna be honest, man. It depends on what you're going after. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, first of all, they both have the same motion that you're performing for the most part. You're just positioned in a different angle. So essentially, I mean, with both movements, you still pushing, you know what I'm saying, pushing forward. But I will say with the bench press, you're gonna be working a lot more stabilizer muscles. And I think for full body strength, I think this compound movement is a good choice, you know, especially if you're looking to get stronger. And especially if you're looking to build more density in your chest. I think the barbell bench press would be a better thing to work with, even if it was foundational and that's all you had to work with. Can't go wrong with the barbell bench press, man. But a seated chest press is good, man. If you're really just focusing on hypertrophy, building muscle, then chest press, I'd probably go with the chest press more so. That's my 2 cents. What you think, man? What's your personal opinion about it? Which one do you like better? That's another thing too. Whatever one you feel more comfortable with, you know, less pain when you do it, things like that. I recommend doing that movement. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm doing better with my right rotator cuff. But like my rotator cuff, bro, up in here, it's rough, bro. Not even gonna lie, man, it's pretty rough. So, but I will say it's doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better than I was, you know. So I'm about to knock out decline. I'm actually gonna start. I'm actually adding this back into my workout program. Low key, I think decline will probably be the best in terms of working that whole chest. That's my personal opinion. But I would never tell nobody to like only do decline. Some people feel that confident in it, but I mean, I honestly think if that was the case, I don't think that people would need to do all these other movements or even try these other movements. I don't believe that. I don't think that decline is all you would need. But I will say I think it do work the full chest though. At the end of the day, all these chest movements, they're all working the whole chest at the end of the day. It's just you can kind of focus a little more on other parts of the chest, whether you're doing incline or decline or even flat bench. It's still going to hit other parts of the chest, but the focus is going to be more on obviously the target that movement is supposed to be hitting or trying to reach. I ain't really been doing a lot of decline. I'm keeping 100 with y'all, man. I really haven't been doing a lot of decline, so I'm adding it back in because I think I could benefit from it right now, and that's just where I stand with it. I like both. Been researching most people saying to see the chest press build more muscle in the chest, and the bench is going to give you more strength. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty textbook. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty textbook that those are the types of effects you're going to get and have. Um, so yeah, but it's all in how you're doing the movements too. So it really depends on how you're doing it too. You know what I mean? Oh, technique. Just by switching your elbow placement, you could be hitting a different part of your chest. That's all movements. So like even if I'm on the decline right now, right, and I say, you know what, I want to do like a guillotine type press on the decline. If my elbows are going this way, I'm gonna go more up here in the upper chest, especially if I'm bringing a bar like right here. You know what I mean? So technique, body type, adjusting everything, all that stuff gonna come into play in how you hitting a given muscle, angles, all of it. I'm not really a big fan of the decline. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But if I can get benefits out of something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Um, Everybody's different, so I always say this, and I want to stress it. Everybody is different. So you may notice more stimulus on the decline, where another person might be like, man, you know what, incline gives me way more stimulus. So everybody's different, bro. I mean, everybody's different, bro. I mean, bro, check out the arm gains, bro. It's getting spooky. And my body fat is still kind of high too, bro. It's getting spooky already. Halloween right around the corner, baby. Let's go. So, watching your life coaching playlist right now. Oh, that's what's up. That's a good playlist. That's actually a real powerful playlist, bro, in which I need to do another one. Because I was speaking a lot of wisdom in that. But I think I even said it in a couple of those videos, man. I still had a lot of work and a lot of things I need to adjust in my own life. And now that I'm making those adjustments, I have way more of a better perspective. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing another series like that, I can hit on a lot of other things that I've learned, man, um, just to pass on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you watching that, man. Let me know, how it goes and what you think about it. All right. It's wild because I actually got another channel that I started in which I was gonna do all my life coaching on that channel, and I was gonna call it the bodybuilding life coach. That's actually what the channel is called. And I'm thinking about when I'm ready to really start, putting content on there and focusing on that channel. So I'm definitely gonna let y'all know, once I do that and once I make the decision to do that. Oh, good set. It's good set. Not really super big or huge on the Halloween. I was just joking earlier about the it's getting spooky stuff or whatever, but not really a huge proponent of Halloween like that. But to those who are, what y'all got going on for Halloween? What y'all doing? Yes, let us know when you start posting. I got you. Got you, man. So another thing I wanted to kind of share with y'all, um, it's just a lie. I'm gonna be starting a kind of like a fad diet. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of the fad diets, but I will say this: keto carnivore, keto carnivore, um, could be a good tool temporarily. One of my main reasons why I'm not big on fad diets is because they don't have good long-term effects, right? That's the main reason. As long as the main reason why I go against it. Tri-pillar physique method is all about longevity, long-term. But if you want to utilize something like that during, say, a fat loss phase, or if you want to utilize stuff like that for a certain amount of time just to, benefit off of what you can get out of it, nothing wrong with that. Some fad diets, I'm like, no, 100%. I don't think it's necessary at all. Like vegetarian, but people do vegetarian and vegan for spiritual reasons, for ethical reasons that they deem necessary, and that's different. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna never come against nobody's choices like that. But if you're trying to like transform your body, if you're looking to build muscle or you're looking to transform your aesthetics entirely and build a bodybuilding physique, the vegetarian vegan style lifestyle and diet just isn't going to be the best thing to do. You know what I mean? And that's my personal opinion. Somebody want to debate me about it, they can. We can get on live and debate about it if they want to. That's where I stand, right? But I think for the next probably about 4 weeks or so, I'm going to kind of take on like a carnivore-ish kind of approach, just to help me kind of cut down these next 15 pounds and whatnot. And granted, I'm not even going to do it all the time. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna have my zigzag approach during the week, high days, low days. But on those low days, very much so, I'm more than likely gonna be taking on like a carnivore slash, yeah, more carnivore approach. Low carb, medium fat. And on some of my high days, I probably would do more like a low fat, higher carb, just kind of balance out. You know, just sharing that with y'all, just kind of give y'all an idea on what I got going on. You still use Tunkat Ali? No, nope. So I haven't used Tunkat Ali in a while, man. Um, Simply because I don't like to I don't like to overdo things, and I don't like to become too dependent on certain things. So I like to cycle off things like as if they were like enhancements. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. And it's been doing well for me. But to be honest, once I got my testosterone to a comfortable level, that was good enough for me. You know what I mean? And if I check my T levels and they've come down under where I like them to be, I like to be at least about 650. So if my T levels are under 650, then I probably end up doing a cycle of Tonkat Ali again. That stuff worked, man. It works. It definitely works. That's why I put it in virility, man. My natural testosterone booster. And yeah, it's already in virility, but sometimes I'll boost the amount that I take to really benefit off of it real quick. I want station right. Yeah. Oh. How long would you cycle on if you had to? So, um, so with Tonkat Ali, I usually do it for about. Well, when I take it, I typically cycle intermittently while I do it. So, like, say I decide to get on Tonkat Ali, I'll do like 2 to 3 weeks on, and then 1 week off. That's if I want to take it for longer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I want to take Tonkat Ali for say 12 weeks or 20 weeks or something like that, or like 6 months, something like that, then I'll do like 2 to 3 weeks on, 1 week off. 2 to 3 weeks on, 1 week off. And I usually start off with a lower dosage the first few weeks or first cycle that I do, and then the next cycle I'll add more. Next cycle I'll add more, and then usually after like 3 months, I'll stop it for a while. I'll get off of it for a while. I haven't taken Tonkat Ali. It's been a minute. It's been a while. And a key indication that you've taken a good amount of Tonkat Ali, or say your testosterone levels are at an okay level, is if you're taking Tonkat Ali, and every time you take it, you feel irritated, like you feel agitated, or like for no reason, for real, like the littlest things irritate you. That's because your T levels are already decent. Back when I used to coach on T levels, that's when I used to coach guys on T levels, and which I still do. One of my clients right now, I'm actually helping him with his T levels, teaching them all the natural approaches on how to go about it, showing them how to make it a lifestyle. I really don't focus on that type of content right now, but anyway, the key is not to have the highest T levels in the world. You don't want to have 1200 NGDL. I mean, if you want to do it, that's up to you. But once you start going over 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, and you start going to 1200, 1400, 2,000. I didn't know that you could have 10,000 nanograms per deciliter in terms of testosterone levels. I didn't know that until I started hearing about steroids and enhancements and what that does. And when I found that all out, I'm like, damn, it blew my mind. I didn't even know that that was even possible, right? But most of those guys, most of your typical um, bodybuilders, um, like Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe, these guys that compete on that level, a lot of their T levels are high, bro. Most of the T levels is probably sitting anywhere at 2,500 nanograms per deciliter or more. Easy. Probably about 5,000 or more. I really should say about 5,000 or more. So just to give y'all a little game on testosterone levels. You know, I'm not interested in having all that. I don't need all that. You don't need all that to function well as a man, to have a high sex drive, to be energetic, to be confident, to feel motivated, and um, all of these things. You don't need astronomically high testosterone levels to do that or feel that way. You could do just fine as a natural man with testosterone levels at about 600. You don't need a whole lot. So I push that and teach that. We live in such an extremist society, where everybody just want the most of everything. That's one of the biggest detriments to society, man. It's this extreme idea. You know what I mean? Everything's extreme, everything's big. That's why we so messed up now. That's why we so messed up now. That's my opinion. I think that's why we so messed up now. All right. Let's go. Speaking of, well, let me wait till I do this set. Um, so going back to the diet thing, today I ate 1.25 pounds of lean ground beef, 6 eggs, and 60 grams of mozzarella cheese. And bro, I feel good in here, bro. I feel good. Yesterday I kind of pigged out. I went and got some Marco's Pizza last night. But I prepared myself pretty well with that. I didn't eat a whole bunch of food earlier in the day. I just made sure it was high protein. But this is gonna be fun, man. All right, I'm gonna move on, man. Now it's time to do some side delt and some biceps. Side delt. Biceps. I'm gonna do some little trap today too. So fun fact, real quick, y'all. So y'all know me, I'm always giving game. I enjoy teaching and talking about stuff. Y'all can't tell already. But the traps are actually hybrid muscles, meaning they have multiple tight fibers. So it has trying to think. You know what? I'm gonna go to the other side. The traps have multiple tight fibers. So you got type 1 fibers, you got type 2A, type 2B. And with the traps having multiple fiber types, you gotta hit those traps multiple ways, high reps and low reps. So I've been training my traps wrong all these years. I'm gonna have some videos coming up where I'm talking about muscle types or fiber types and breaking it down on how you should be training per muscle per fiber type. All right, I guess first one to start off with is some seated. Seated bicep curl. A little bit. I hate these damn seats right here. I hate these damn seats right here, bro. These benches are crazy. This is good though, because I want to lean back anyway. Because I hate these seated. Yeah, it's perfect. All right. Be right back, y'all. Let me add in my details. All right, how long have I been on here, man? I've been on here for what, almost 30 minutes? All right. I'll do one superset and then I'm hopping off here, y'all. I'm trying to make these videos a little more shorter. These live videos, especially if I'm just hopping on real quick, talking about a few gems or shooting the ish with y'all real quick. So yeah. Guess I come out the tank top too. Come out the shirt. My body fat is on somewhat of the higher side right now, so just be mindful of that. Still look good though. Definitely. Oh, still look good though. Let's go. So I'm just superset. First, hammer. So I'm definitely not gonna go failure here because I'm supersetting on pretty much the same muscle. This phone don't fall. since I'm supersetting on the same muscle, obviously I'm not gonna go fit. Ooh, shit. All right, y'all. Finish up. Probably do about 2 or 3 more supersets of that. And then I'm gonna move on to side delts and traps and front delts. I make sure my front delts get some love too. It'll be real rear delts too. I gotta make sure my rear delts get love as well. And I'm probably gonna check out of here, man. It's my second chest day for the week. My chest, bro. My chest is not a weak part. I don't have to hit my chest all the time, you know what I mean? Especially now that I'm adding back in decline. Straight, bro. You know what I mean? I don't need to do a lot of chest. I mean, I did 4 sets on the decline and I did 3 sets on the flat. I'm gonna do a stretching movement. That's gonna be it for chest. It's my second chest day. Yeah. But I know what it is, bro. It's your boy Black Superman all day, putting that work in, as per usual. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say that, because Diddy ain't, yeah. I ain't trying to be mixed up with that nigga. But the grind must continue. Keep going. Can't stop. Gotta keep it going, man. All right, y'all. I'm out. Shout out to my babies.